A five-part series where we are going to dive in deep into organizational psychology, how it affects the workplace. The first chapter that we're going to address is the productive and counterproductive things that occur in the workplace from a organizational psychology lens. We're going to start with historical events that have shaped how we operate today in our organizational spaces. We'll start with most recent COVID in 2020. It was a pivotal shift for the entire globe, United States, uh, more especially for the simple fact that we could no longer work under the same mechanics of how we used to operate. Everything went virtual. In the space of things going virtual, it had its ups and it had its downs. But one of the things that came out is the employees started to experience a different level of mental shift. There was isolation, like you go from a boardroom to a virtual room, you go from having water cooler talk to a Zoom call. It shifts the way that we operate. What do? It affects the organization in productivity. In some areas, productivity went up, some productivity declined. However, the employees on the other side started to understand there's a lot of things that they could have done better while prior to COVID. Where does that leave the organization and the employees? They started experiencing things like anxiety due to isolation. In that space, the organization's remedies to that is now, okay, we're going to create some level of inclusivity. We're going to try to set boundaries that help you operate so that the productivity of the companies are not neglected. And we're going to also try to avoid burnout. And all of that brought us to another pivotal transition. When COVID was over, we faced this 2021 great resignation because a lot of people started lacking fulfillment how they were operating in their workplaces. This now put a different strain on the organization. So now you will see research and literature and all type of, peer-reviewed articles that support the fact that something had to change. And that's where those productivity essentials started to come into play, like the exclusivity in the workplaces, as well as organizations actually having some level of tracking system to help track the wellness of their employees. This is the first of 5 parts that we're going to do. If you have any questions, feel free, leave your comments below.